Looks like Carl going from 0 to 0 on the first lap, and then getting a couple spots back. Gravel also dropping back a ways as they continue to bump it through the center of the track. Carl rolling it over again, back down to the bottom spot. Lee Gravel RTQ sitting in third right now. Carl, our second qualifier, sitting in fifth. Our leader is Jason Garrett down at the end of the straightaway. But oh, hey, reverse. How you doing? Look at that. He doesn't need a turn marshal. Well, you know, he's used to running at Thunder Alley where it would take 45 minutes for him to walk off the driver's stand and go turn marshal himself. So he needs reverse. Right, Jason? Right. Ed J was our leader last time by, but now it's going to be our top two qualifiers back into the top two. Lee Gravel and Carl. Carl getting it wrong, though, but gets a little marshal help from the green truck of Jason Garrett. Jason running at 3 spot. Ed J running at 4 spot. And John Dempsey running at 5 spot. Carl trying to find something for Gravel, and that blitz is looking dialed through that wolf section. Coming onto the straightaway. Lee Gravel out front. Carl in the 2. Jason Garrett in the 3. Ed J sending it. Not working out for him that time, but maybe it'll work for him next time. In the number 4 spot, and John Dempsey with a blue Red Bull truck in the number 5 spot. 1-3 down and 3:30 left to go. Carl seems to be the faster of the two leaders on the track, but he seems to also make that many more bobbles than Gravel. Carl taking full advantage of the berms as his car just floats over that step-up jump, jumping down the step down at the end of the sweeper at the top of the straight. Into the berm. There's a mistake out of Lee. Here comes Carl right on the back bumper. It's SC10 versus Blitz by the sub-finish line. Half a second apart. Carl takes the inside line through the whoops and finds the pass. Gravel trying to take it back. They both go high on the berm. Lee goes a little lower, though, and takes the spot back with 3 minutes left to go. 2 down and 3 to go. Lee Gravel, Carl, Jason Garrett. Garrett all by himself in that number 3 spot. John Dempsey taking back to 4 spot. Gravel pushing Carl over the top of the berm. Carl getting back down in time, though, to keep with the battle. Still less than a second between the top two, but Carl's a slow roll of death. Unfortunately, though, didn't land on the lid, so he's going to get back going. Gravel maybe checking up a little bit. I couldn't quite see. My grass hut door was a little bit in the way there. At the end of the straightaway, off the drop-off, the battle continues between Gravel and Carl. If Carl can take a page out of Lee's book, I'm sure he will next time they get in that section and try and push Lee. But Lee goes over the berm on his own accord into the rumble strips there. Carl is to the inside. He's pushing Lee wide. He's playing hard to get around. Then he bumps Lee back to the outside. That's rubbing his racing here in short course. At the end of the straightaway, over the little step over, off the step down with 2 minutes left to go. We go to the inside. Carl goes to the inside. Lee takes the berm. Lee going a little faster, carrying a little more speed. They both go wide. They both take the berm. They both head in the whoops. Caution in the whoops. They both avoid the upside down 5th place car of Ed J. Jason Garrett still in that 3rd spot. Actually making up a little bit of ground on the leaders with John Dempsey in the 4 and Ed J in the 5. We got 1:30 left to go in this one. It is the orange truck out front with the blue and white. In the number 2 as they continue that battle through the center section. Carl making the pass, riding the berm. Lee takes it back. This one has been back and forth this entire race. Of course, they were battling for 5th at one point down the straightaway with 1:15 left to go. Over the step down, Lee goes wide. Carl goes and takes the jump. Over the double, into the berm. Lee pulling out a little bit, but he ends up upside down, and here comes Carl. Carl punching right through him.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. It's Carl now out front. Lee rolling it over, getting into some trouble. Carl's going to check up. He's going to slow down a little bit and wait for him. Here comes Gravel back into the hunt. Carl waiting on the straightaway. And now taking off once again with 45 seconds left to go. This one has been back and forth the whole time. I wouldn't expect anything less than Carl to wait for him so he can continue this battle. 35 seconds left to go. They're going to get by for this one. And one more lap after that. 30 seconds left to go. They're on lap number 11. 25 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have one more lap after completion of this one. Carl continues his lead out front. Lee had it for most of this race. Over the double, into the berm, coming at the tabletop. They both get over it nice and clean. With 10 seconds left to go, this will be their last lap. Whoever crosses the line first is going to take the win in this one. 5 seconds left to go. It looks like we lost the driver, John Dempsey, off the track early. That is time. When you get across that start-finish line, you will be done. Everyone keep him going. Gravel trying to find one last desperate pass. If I was him, I would try and send it, but I don't think he's going to get close. Carl steps out and throws it away on the last corner. Gravel going to take the win. Carl, a disappointing second. And Jason Garrett going to finish in the number 3 spot. That is a race.